Hi there, welcome to Tagori's Grotto. My name's Andy. This is for my faffers who are looking to play Blood Bowl 2020 in the Discord. Uh, if you have got Tabletop Simulator and you have gone to the workshop to find the mod, this is how you create a server room for you and your opponent. So remember, only one of you has to excuse me, too many times working with Corona people. No. Only one of you has to have the mod, but both of you have to have Tabletop Simulator. So, in order to create the room, what you need to do is press create and then multiplayer. And I've already got a server already hosted. Um, give your server a name. So I've got Dagobo's Grotto. You'll probably need to make it public because unless you've got these guys on your friends list, your opponent on your friends list, that's your Steam friends list. You need to make it public, but you then give the server password of. So I've got about 9. It doesn't make a difference what your server password is. That's just one that I've written there. And then you choose 2 players so that you don't get more people coming into your server room. You can, but they can start playing with the game. If you just do say 6 players or more players, then those players will be able to come into the server and start playing with your game, which might be a bit irritating. So make it 2 and then press create server, and then the simulator will go into this stage. You can then choose Blood Bowl second season and load up the table. I'm going to do it with this one, and then it will load 2020 very slowly. Don't be worried too much about how slow it takes to do it. It's got quite a big server to do it, so there you go. And then what you'll do is you'll find you can add yourself to this server. So once your friend has or your opponent has gone into the server, they will appear here, and then you can choose what color you're going to be. You can invite friends as well, just by doing the click invite friend button. It's in the top right hand part of you to see where my name is up at the top there, Home and Ash, which is me, which is my Steam handle, and there you go, invite friends, and then you can get the list of them there, and then you'll choose one of these sides, the other person will choose one of these sides, and then you can crack on. So that's how you can create a server. What to do with? Sorry, we'll just go back to the beginning. I'll just bring up the create part. So what you can do in order to get, you can download all the teams, and I've done it with this. So you can go into the workshop here. These are all the mods that I've got. So I've got quite a few: Bushido, Nemesis, Blood Bowls, skill rings, some individual teams, the classic dice, all that kind of stuff. So I've got some ball games as well, but we're going to concentrate on Blood Bowl. And you've got the Blood Bowl 2020 teams pack. You can load them up, and then you can see all of these teams here. So if, for example, I've taken the human team and I've taken the Woodies team, if I wanted to do the Black Orcs team, it's there, the Orc team. So I'm just going to grab the Orc team, and I'm going to save the Orc team. Where's the save function? Save object. There it is. And I'm going to save it in the root folder as Orc team. So I'm not going to change the name. Now, if I go back into the main menu again, and I'm sorry if this is teaching people to suck eggs, you can do the same thing. Go onto the table. Sorry, I'm going to go onto my preloaded table. Again, I apologise to anyone who's used Tabletop Simulator quite a lot and teaching you to suck eggs, but for those of you who haven't, this might be useful. So I'm just going to import the, so that's the human team. You can see it all scattered there. And if I want to put the orc team into it, go into saved objects, you can see the orc team is there. And I can pop the orc team into the game. So that orc team is now ready to use. There's the score tokens, and there's the troll, there's the stats, the goblin, blockers, thrower, blitzer, etc. And in there will be the star players, and you can start seeing all the star players if you start to drag them out. There you go, there's Crumbleberry, etc. So you've got all of those teams available to you, and you can use those at any time. So I'm just going to flip the table because that's what we're going to do, and come back out of it again. So that's how you can do that. The only thing that isn't in this package is the rulebook. So in order to play the game, you will need at least one of you to have the rulebook. Okay, that's the only thing, the only stipulation you'll need, and that's the problem with Tabletop Simulator of this version. And I don't blame the guy who created this. What a fantastic job he's done, or she's done. But unfortunately, the rulebook isn't in there. So you'll have to have a copy of the rulebook, a hard copy of the rulebook to you, at least one of you to have it. Okay, that's it. That's how you can create a server, and that's how you can put your teams, any teams, into the game. So I hope you find that helpful. For those of you who are not TTS experts, and I'm not by any stretch of the imagination, I do suggest you watch tutorials on how to manipulate the game. So how you pick up objects. There is a tutorial on the actual game itself here that you can do. How you can zoom in, zoom out, grab objects, turn around, spin around. It is much easier with a mouse. So, but you can do it with a touchpad as well. So hopefully that's been helpful, and I'll see you on the field. Thank you. My name's Andy from the